Good morning, guys. It is January 2nd, and today is my first vlog of the new year. Today, I'm just going to be doing a few little things, going plant shopping, doing some plant propagating. I want to just kind of reflect and share with you guys some of my goals and resolutions for this year. I have just been cleaning up my room a little bit, and now I'm going to go do a little bit of plant shopping and pick up a few things that I need for my plants before I propagate them and just repot a couple of them. So, seeing as it is the new year and it is my first vlog of the new year of 2020, I thought I would just share with you guys some of my resolutions and just some goals and intentions and things that I have been thinking about and planning for 2020. I have everything written down in my journal because I was journaling out a lot and just doing some journaled prayers while I was kind of reflecting on 2019 and thinking about where I want to go and what I want to do in 2020. So I kind of try to choose a theme or a word for my upcoming year. That's what I've been doing for the past couple years, which maybe sounds like cheesy and cliche, but I really like it. I find it really helps me to focus on my goals a little bit more and kind of focus my life and what I am trying to focus on. I just said focus far too many times in one sentence. So for 2020, my word is slow. And this is all centered around the idea of living more slowly and more intentionally and just cultivating a more relaxed and slower way of life. So this year, I want to slow down and be more intentional with all aspects of my life. So what this looks like for me, one of the biggest things I want to focus on is making more time for intentional rest. This year, I really want to say no to hustle culture, which is really something that I feel like I got sucked into, not so much last year, but 2018 definitely. I think the idea of constantly working and constantly feeling like you have to be doing something productive can be very toxic. So I definitely want to get rid of that idea in 2020 and focus more on intentionally resting. So resting productively, not just scrolling on my phone, that sort of rest, or just mindlessly watching like a Netflix show or mindlessly consuming content. I want to focus on doing things that are going to feed my soul and help me to actually feel rested. So for me, that is going to look like praying and reading my Bible, going out for a walk or roller skating, just doing something with no intention behind it of working or trying to be productive. I know I said productive rest, but just something that is purely going to help me to feel happy and rested. I want to set one day a week where I don't do any work, so that is one goal that I have for myself this year. I want to also be more slow and intentional with my time, so that is less screen time and more time spent intentionally doing things that feed my soul, things that are creative, things that I enjoy. Also, not using my phone before bed is a big one that I want to stop doing this year, that I have just got really sucked into recently. Also, I really want to be more intentional with my money and my finances and what I am spending money on. I really want to try super hard this year to not buy clothes. I just want to kind of finish building my wardrobe up of pieces that are kind of, I guess, capsule wardrobe style, but just pieces that are minimal, pieces that can work across a range of different styles and different occasions, and just focus on mixing and matching those pieces in my closet instead of always buying new clothes. I also just want to spend less this year, spend more intentionally, spend for other people and give generously, but not spend so much on just material things for myself. Lastly, the last one I wrote down and most important one that I wrote down is approaching my relationship with God more slowly and intentionally. I want to start every day in the Word or praying or listening to worship music or just spending some sort of time with Jesus, but I don't want it to be rushed, a quick little scroll through the Bible app on my phone before I get up. I want to actually be intentional about it, get up earlier, that sort of thing. I pretty much just journaled out everything that I was feeling and everything that I felt like I wanted to do. I didn't, force myself to make these huge goals. I feel like I was a lot more relaxed this year, and I am just really excited for 2020. I'm excited to see how God grows me, and ultimately I just hope that this year I can grow closer to Him and continue to glorify Him through all areas of my life. So yeah, thanks for sitting down and talking with me about my goals for 2020. I would love to hear what some of your guys' goals or resolutions are for the new year, so please leave them down in the comments. I will be down there talking with you guys for sure. It is a few days later now, and I've just been organizing and decluttering my room. I'm doing a room makeover, and that video will probably come out after this one. So I've just been getting rid of a lot of stuff, purging my closet, decluttering things. I really hate collecting clutter and just stuff for the sake of having stuff. So I like to kind of go through things every 6 months-ish and just get rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't use anymore, or don't need, or don't want. And the fact that I'm like moving my whole room around kind of gave me a good excuse to go through everything. These are all of the clothes that I'm going to be getting rid of from my closet. So some of these I'll be donating, and then some I want to take some photos of and list on Depop. This is what I have left in my closet, and I know I have far too many white t-shirts. One of my goals for 2020 that I've just kind of come up with is to not buy any fast fashion this year. So I really want to be super conscious both with my money and what I'm purchasing, but also with the type of clothing that I'm purchasing and just how that affects other people in the environment. So this year my goal is to not buy any fast fashion pieces. My goal is to buy secondhand or ethically and sustainably made clothing. So I kind of want to keep track of that throughout the whole year. I guess my vision is to track all the pieces that I buy throughout this year and just keep track of where they end up and if I still have them at the end of the year or what I do with them. And then at the end of the year I want to make a video pretty much talking about everything that I bought and if it's still in my wardrobe, if it is, why or why not, that sort of thing. So I thought that could be a really cool video to make. So I am starting by getting rid of everything that I don't wear and just starting to build a closet of ethical and sustainable clothing pieces that I will actually wear, and just cultivating more of a minimal wardrobe. So this bag of stuff here, I am giving this all away, and this stuff here I think I'm going to So I have not taken a photo on my Polaroid camera in well over a year. So I'm gonna go and list everything now, those clothes on Depop probably, and then everything else is gonna go on Facebook Marketplace. And then I'm just gonna keep organizing my room. I was just editing this vlog and I realized that I forgot to finish it, so I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching my first vlog of 2020. I am so excited to create some more content for you guys this year. Thank you so much if you are here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.